PvZ as of now hasn't been really in a good state. There's barely any news with updates, the game's being slowly thrown away from others, PvZ YouTubers are gone from the community, hell, at the time of the script, PvZ3 has been taken down for revise. It seems like the PvZ franchise and content are slowly fading. It's a sad sight to see a game franchise fall from grace and is now forgotten in the public view. But luckily on YouTube that you're watching this on, we're able to go back in time to where PvZ was praised, and a time where actual fun was a thing. Not for profit for too much, but still. 2010 to early 2019. These are the golden years of PvZ from my viewpoint, and what was popular at the time was plush videos. Most of you may be confused on why I'm talking about plush videos on PvZ. Well, it's simply because of one man, Luigi Fan 2001.
A newspaper, what is it?
But the reason I bring up Luigi Fan is that he was a big reason on why so many people do plush videos. It was because of him, or Super Mario Logan, but can't say for sure, but you could probably guess these two were the big leagues. But for me, I think deservedly, and I think one of the most biggest out there is Forgotten in Time. A channel and a show where it not only introduced me to PvZ videos and plush videos, but the biggest PvZ plush show forgotten. No matter what, no one remembers it, and I'm pretty sad about it. But today, I'm going to be finally talking about it. This video is about CJZZ17, a PvZ plush series forgotten in time. The first episode, Plushie Attack.mvo, we start off with a crisp audio of Grasswalk and a PNG PvZ logo. We're starting off good right now. We start off with Sunflower, whose voice actor is something to say the least. Sunflower! And our first zombie is shown, slowly walking towards the Sunflower, which she has a response with, whatever this is. Zombies! Then out of nowhere, homie peashooter comes out.
Better scramble like an egg before you get folded like an omelet egg.
Luckily, a squash comes in out of nowhere and defeats the zombie. Another zombie comes out and then gets brutally set on fire.
Jalapeno! No!
I'm graphene! The second episode is a video where some of you may have seen before. It has 209 million views. Now, this features more characters: Cactus, Ice Pea, and Chomper. This one has way more lines, and the voice acting is pretty good. Better than whatever the last one was.
Zombies!
Okay, so my god, just got ZPG like a regular Monday. So the zombies pull up with their new friends, with one even having a cone on his head. So the plants get ready to fight, as these zombies do not play nice. Probably because they have committed arson to their friend, but do I judge them for trying to kill the plants for doing this? No. They also made the GW2 HUD, which feels pretty good because, you know, I kind of do those stuff. But hey, I won't judge, as it's pretty cool to look at, and they're trying to be very faithful to Garden Warfare.
Thank you.
How in the world are you letting a zombie NPC win? You are a peashooter. With a cactus flying a PNG drone and killing one zombie, really was a waste of that. Peashooter goes into Chad mode and murders every single zombie that he sees. Sunflower is cornered by the zombies, and that zombie gets brutally murdered to death. Hey, so I'm editor Super Commando here. You can tell how loud it is because, you know, there's a fan in here. There's two peashooters in this scene. Two! Canonically, there's supposed to be one peashooter, but randomly out of nowhere, there's a second peashooter. Yeah, this show is a 0 out of 10. Why? This continues everything that I worked for in this video. Why is it?
headshot.
That's the end of PvZ episode 2. And then a FNAF jump scare. The final episode in the last episode of the series, but personally for me, is the peak of the show. I like to argue that this is one of the best plush episodes of all time. Now this one is a doozy with newer characters and things to see. Cactus getting a new makeover and being future Cactus and a whole bunch of other stuff with new zombies and new everything and a new location we haven't seen before other than the backyard, being that the playground. An alert goes off the zombies and we're introduced to Foot Soldier. I'll talk about him later, but for right now I'll keep him out. Now, I want to talk about everything on here because I really love this, but to be honest, I feel like having a watch for yourself is more entertaining than letting my nerdy voice ramble go on forever. So in the description I'll have 3 of the videos you can watch, especially the third one. Please watch that one. It's legendary. I love it so much. But I'll try to give my simplification and flanderization of what happened. So the zombies start pouring in, which the plants fight back. Then when the zombies released more variants like All-Star and Super Commando, I made it! So they could take over the playground. Luckily, a sunflower burns half of Foot Soldier's face, for some reason, I forgot the reason why. And then reinforcements comes in from references from other PvZ games, and also cosmetics from Garden Warfare 1, which is pretty cool. So it's like a big collaboration of all that. But sadly, this gets run over by the zombies raising up a tombstone in place and letting them know the zombies captured the playground. Spoilers for this part, Ice P dies. Yeah, I ruined it for you. But the plants leave this, and it's a pretty cool recreation of Dave's RV. But leaving the place and killing the Gargantuar, it leaves off with Foot Soldier, and thus is the end of the episode and the series as a whole.
Don't worry. We'll be back.
What, in like 2 years?
Now, before we end this, I do want to get into speculation and have my fan fiction, if you want to call that, as I think what could happen after the 3rd episode. Now, I think most important people in this story are Peashooter, Sunflower, and Foot Soldier. Some of you may be confused on why I chose Foot Soldier. Some of you may agree it's either Peashooter or Sunflower, as Peashooter is, well, kind of like the 2nd most important character out there, and also was because he was with Sunflower and he also helped out with the RV. Sunflower is, well, no duh, she was literally the first one to be seen in the episode, in all the episodes, and, well, you know, she's the most important because she's important, and has the most screen time out of anyone. But the reason why I chose Foot Soldier to be the 3rd most important character is because of how unique he is from other characters. First of all, he doesn't have any voice besides, you know, Garden Warfare 1 character voice lines, and he was the only zombie to not get killed after being introduced. He got more screen time than any other zombie, and was the last one seen before the end of the video. What I bet happened next in the episode was focusing on the plants coming back and thinking of a plan, while Foot Soldier tries to go on a mission to go after them. But I think that is where I have to end it there, as I could go on for a long time about my ideas of this, and, you know, people can listen to me about it, but hey, if you have an idea on what it could originally be, please comment down below because I'd love to read it. This series was end on a cliffhanger for 6 dang years. Released on August 31st, 2018, it's really sad to see this thing never get its proper ending, and, well, I'm actually pretty sad about that. It introduced me to a lot of PvZ videos as a whole. From 2012 to 2018, this channel will forever be in my heart, and that is what I love about it. But I don't have any high hopes of this coming back. And people, especially Zachary and Zoe, the writers and directors of this, are grown and sounding like the same age as me when they made this. seems like they're in college now, and I think that's sad. They all probably grew up, and the team who worked on this are probably gone. And it will be a miracle if anyone deciding to watch this video wants to redo it, or the team watching this can decide like, hey, we can work on this again. It would be cool. But my channel is so low, and I think no one is gonna come back to me, and this video will probably be forgotten in time, which is fine. But I'd rather have this video out to show my love for this little series, as I just love it so much. So, before I end it, thank you to the team who made this. Such a creative series with pretty engaging, and I wish I could get more. It's such a cool thing to see, and I wish more people could see this and think, maybe I can do my own self. I love this series, and I'll never forget it. But other than that, we can only dream for a new episode. See you later, everyone.
Who called me stupid?